Squid Game Season 3, introducing one unseen character, can finally debunk a 3-year-old Ilnam theory. For good, Squid Game has inspired a lot of theorizing among the fanbase. But one theory could be disproved in Season 3 if the show brings in an important unseen character. The first season of Squid Game took the world by storm with its incredibly innovative format and the global appeal of the series as it debuted on Netflix. However, after completing 2 seasons, the show continues to keep its cards close to its chest when it comes to several key mysteries that have been referenced, but have yet to be fully unpacked. In his debut season, Gi-hun was introduced to the deadly games which saw himself and 455 other players compete to win an incredible sum of money, but the penalty for losing any game was death. By the season's end, Gi-hun learned that one player he had grown close to, 001, also known as Ilnam, was actually the creator of the Squid Game. And during his time inside, Ilnam revealed some important details about his personal life, including details about his son. Squid Game Season 3 finally needs to introduce Ilnam's son to debunk frontman theories. Ilnam and the frontman have a lot in common. While Ilnam mentions his son, they are never explicitly revealed in the show. Instead, he mentions his child when speaking to Gi-hun after Gi-hun refuses plain milk. Ilnam mentions that Gi-hun reminds him of his son, who also did not enjoy plain milk. As trivial as the line sounds, when the front man, who inserted himself into the games that play out in Season 2, mentions he does not like milk to another player as he offers them to have his share, fans went wild and began putting pieces together. This small and simple detail about the character of Ilnam's son disliking milk, and the front man having a similar preference, has stirred the fan base to a point of believing the inclusion of lines about milk in both seasons means something. And honestly, with the way Squid Games handles mysteries and big reveals, it is possible that this detail was included intentionally, and is in fact connecting the front man to his father, Ilnam. Or this could simply be a throwaway line, or even a line to confuse the audience and misdirect. Could Ilnam's son be involved in making Squid Game? The Squid Game could be a family business. The games clearly cater to a specific audience. The wealthy, who get a kick out of watching those in need struggle desperately in the hopes of a better life. While the odds of survival in these brutal games are low, the chance that they will actually succeed and win is abysmally low. Despite this, the players are willing to subject themselves to abject horrors and play right into the games that Ilnam created. And if Ilnam has successfully built this Squid Game empire, it makes sense for him to have a plan for the games to go on, which would very likely include his son. Though this is a tenuous connection, it relies on a lot of maybes and what-ifs to identify the front man as the son of Ilnam. Ilnam does not have to live like the people in the games due to his wealth and his connections with people who have vast amounts of money. Unless he has no contact with his son, it would make sense for Ilnam to be proud of his achievement and want the legacy to be passed on to his own son. In this way, if the front man is actually his son, trading to run the games the way his father has for more than 30 years, then it makes sense to have him learn the ropes in a position like the front man's. Though this is a tenuous connection, it relies on a lot of maybes and what-ifs to identify the front man as the son of Ilnam. Why the front man being Ilnam's son doesn't work in Squid Game? The facts don't add up for their familial connection. If Squid Game wants to escape this theory, it's obvious that it will need to make the identity of Ilnam's son crystal clear in Season 3. This could be done by finally introducing his son and making it explicitly clear that he is the son of Ilnam. But any degree of ambiguity is likely to lead the fan base to debate whether the front man is actually related. But even in the show so far, there are reasons that this theory does not add up. The characters are never shown to be close, with Ilnam appearing in the games, and the front man running the show. However, even outside the games, the front man did not appear by Ilnam's bedside as he died. Beyond that, Il-nam only mentions one child, but a big element of the series has revolved around the frontman's brother, Wang Jun-ho, who talks about their mother. It's possible that Il-nam left his wife and both sons, only to eventually return and take the older boy under his wing. But the way he talks about his family is emotional and seemingly sincere.